Welcome, everyone, to Miner Gun Builder number 25. I actually looked at the number before starting this one. Imagine if you could snap your fingers and have half of all living beings disintegrate before your eyes. Imagine if I could hit a button and have everything melt away before you. True God powers. This puny ship does nothing. Look at this lameness. How slow I'm destroying the blocks. But what if? What if, with one single shot, you could annihilate 70% of the blocks, with the next, the entire rest? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you design number B, Bomb! Using the latest AoE technology, we can destroy the world. Bah! Bah! The levels melt before our eyes. They are no match for me. Bah! Kick the music up into high gear. Oh, I said, hey guys, Grassman here. Welcome to infinite power. It's also better if you just don't move. With my newfound infinite power, I can reach stage 200 and beyond. This is going to take like ages though, so what you want to talk? Like, this could take a couple, like 8 minutes or 10 minutes. So what you want to talk about? Do you hear the U.S. gave Afghanistan to the terrorists? Apparently they do negotiate with terrorists. And by negotiate, I mean surrender random countries to terrorists. It's interesting. Anyway, just staying still here is probably the best strategy. But yeah, just, like, the first couple of waves just get destroyed, and then all these ones just fall to the AoE. I'm not sure if adding more projectiles or adding more damage is better at this point. Because more damage could just, like, I'm killing an entire wave. In, like, I'm hitting the entire horizontal wave, and, like, 4 of the vertical ones. So in just 10 seconds, I just have to, like, land a certain amount of projectiles to clear the wave. I got up to like 190 something with this strategy. And that was just last night. I saw there was a comment saying, like, if you stack 10 AoEs, you can kill the entire thing in one row. And I'm like, no. And then I tested it. Bah! Just instantly, like, through 1, through 2, and the wave's done. And then my ship just keeps shooting, and it just keeps destroying them. Because it can kill 10 at once. Where, like, it kills, like, the whole 10 across. And it's only, like, 7 deep. There's 105, so it's, like, it's 7 deep, and, like, 15 across, I think. So it can hit all 15 across, and pierce through 5. Oh, I moved just tiny enough a bit that I ended up shooting through the blocks. There's the mode I can turn on where it'll just, like, stay in one place. But yeah, this is just like, and if you keep moving, you will, like, occasionally, like, I'll show you what happens if you move. You get those weird, like, lines, so part of it doesn't end up getting destroyed. I'm not quite sure where the lines appear, but then sometimes it means you can, like, miss. So, yeah, turns out stacking AoEs is much better than whatever the hell I was doing. But of course, more AoEs plus more bullets equals complete annihilation. And more damage will just mean it goes through this faster. So I don't think this would be a valid strategy for, like, the big maps, because on those ones you're actually moving forward. But for this map, it's certainly, like... It certainly works here. I'm also not quite sure why the like, 5th lane takes slightly less damage. But, yeah, that's, like... I just used 10 AoEs and an extra bullet. And this... I just discovered this yesterday. So, what's your opinion of terrorists? Apparently Biden likes them. Afghanistan? You want Afghanistan? Sure, take it. Sure, take it. You think Biden's to the Taliban what Trump is to Russia? You know, he's just their best friend. You know. It was just another one of their gentle coups. You know, like the 81 violent ones they did. Just another one to throw in the pile. What's the difference between 82 and 81, you know? I mean, if you don't do anything to fix it, aren't you part of the problem? They, like, actively pulled out allowing the problem to be a problem. Video title, Is Biden responsible for terrorism? Question mark. Millions of views instantly. Yeah, we're at 130 though, and we're like still alive. I got to like 193 I think it was one last 93 last night. So I'm still not sure how far this is gonna go. It's been 6.5 minutes, and we're like slowing down now drastically as well. I mean, what's the most it could be? Like 100 times 10 seconds is the most it could possibly be, unless I get like a further waves. So like 60 times 10 seconds is 600 seconds. That's like 5 minutes. So it won't take more than 5 minutes. It can't take more than 5 minutes. Otherwise we'd run out of time somewhere. So in the next, I guess it'll take like 4 minutes probably then, if my math is right. Just like went through the blocks there. I am like ever so slightly moving, so it does occasionally like glitch and start going through them. What else? I don't know, what do I talk about? I played more Legendary Mode Skyrim yesterday. Or no, today. I meant to play it yesterday, then I played it today. I played it early morning. I created a new character to start in Legendary Mode. I called him Legendary Larry, and I've been doing quite well. I only did some of like the basic quests. I killed the dragon, so I did like the normal quests, Bleakfell's Barrow, killed the dragon, and then this time I joined the companions and did their first couple of quests. The brawls were hilarious. I went and did a brawl with Nazim right off the bat, and it just like, you can't like first off, normally I'm a Khajiit, so normally I destroy the brawls with it because I get the extra melee damage, or the extra like unarmed damage. So with fists you do tons of extra damage, but here I didn't have gloves of the pugilist, which is like, normally I'll get like gloves of the pugilist, so I'll have those for 15 extra damage. Khajiit claws are like an extra 10 or 15, so I can kill them in like 5 hits melee, the unarmed people. So, but Nazim here, it took me like maybe 100 shots to kill him, or maybe like 50. So I was like going back and forth, hit him back away, and then just stay back for a while when I need to heal. I considered using healing magic, but I'm not sure if that's like cheating. So I didn't use healing magic. I could have. And then I joined the companions. The Vilkas thing glitched, and all of the companions, instead of just Vilkas defending me, all of the companions attacked me. I died once to AL's bow. Game. What the fuck? They were going right through the squares. Come on. So, I mean, I can fix that by just having, if I go settings and then, touch inertia. That'll fix it, but I'm not going to start again because we won't have enough time. Give me one moment. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I joined the companions thing. What do we do at this point? I need to just keep farming red squares until I get like 40. Or I need like one more vertical one. Or one more that can go vertical. So it's like 43 I need to grind. Did the prices go down? Hang on. Does Mr. Mars... No, he doesn't. Did the prices go down? I could have sworn like the cheap one was 40 before. Does it go down over time? Weird. But I need one more of these for 43, and then I need to start getting these ones. And the wave countdown lasting longer also let me survive longer. What next? Yes, I guess we just keep farming. So now, the touch inertia, it'll just slow down, and it'll always come back to a stop. We just have all these bullets that are just, like, slowly falling ahead. So I went and I cleared Dustman's Karen. So I overcame the glitch. I just hit Vilkas 4 times, and then they all stopped attacking me. I went and cleared Dustman's Karen, but not before clearing a redoubt that was nearby and getting Amaran's sword. And then I came back. An invisible dragon attacked, so I just ran away from that. And also, I cleared most of Dustman's Karen using, like, magic. I had already picked up the Ritual Stone, and that I had some fun with that later. I wish I could record Skyrim. That would have been so fun. Like, you know, like 2 hours of VR Skyrim. I was playing all in VR as well. So, we cleared the redoubt, got the sword, cleared Karen. So mostly I was using, like, I would summon a wolf, sometimes use Oak Flesh, and then use, like, fire, and then go into the sword. And I use a little bit of bow as well. So I'm trying to use, like, all things, because you can use a sword, you just need someone to tank for you. So I have Farkas tank for me, and then I use the sword. I did end up dying, like, a long ways through and having to reset the entire dungeon, so that was annoying. But other than that, cleared it without issues. At the end of the first half, I thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to use the stone I have. So I use the stone, get, like, 4 guys. Sorry. A whole bunch of them die, and I'm like, I'm going to wait 24 hours, because it's just the funny, the stone thing. So, hang on. Sorry, as I was saying, so I kept doing the ritual, like, wait 24 hours and then use it again thing. I wish I had, like, the Ethereal Crown, because playing with the Ritual Stone with the Ethereal Crown is awesome. Because it's just a lot easier, a lot faster, because you're still waiting, like, 24 seconds for it to actually load the time. Which is faster, but just faster than, like, 24 hours. It's like, 1 minute is 3 real-life seconds is 1 in-game minute. So it's like, what would that be? 3 times 60? For an in-game hour? So, like, 3 minutes is an in-game hour? So, times 24 hours is 3 minutes times... No. Yeah, so 3 minutes times 24 is, like, over an hour waiting for a natural day to pass. Or something like that. So, I did the waiting thing, and then I, like, summoned them again, moved through a door, and they all followed me. I ended up, like, 20-something. And the next part, I had a great idea, was to wait for them to die, because I couldn't, like... What I needed was for them to not follow me back through, but I also couldn't wait because there were enemies nearby. Because the next bit you go over is a bridge section where there's enemies under you. And so, I saw that, and I thought, hey, that's the Silver Hand and the Undead fighting. I'm going to revive them down there to fight them. So eventually they all died and I left. Then I came back in, or waited 24 hours, came back in, used the thing in there, summoned a bunch of them above, all the ones I had, and the ones below. Then I walked through and further, found a whole crypt section where there had been like an artificial fight. So it was just a bunch of corpses on the ground, but it made it to look like a fight between the Silverhand and the Undead. There was just a bunch of corpses on the ground, I'm like, I can abuse this. So I waited, abused that, and then summoned another, like, 20 guys after the point where everyone was already dead. They helped me kill a few rats. And then finally, before going into the final section, which is like a 4 or 5 wave thing of Draugr, I recharged the ability again, then went in, got the Wuthred fragment, got the Shout, which is a fire breath shout, and then fought him a couple. I fought, like, the first wave naturally, started fighting the second wave, and once I killed, like, one of them, realized, okay, we need help. Because they were actually strong, and I'm in legendary mode. So Farkas is still, like, on par with them, but I'm doing a quarter damage and taking 4 times. 1 power attack from certain weapons kills me. And even just, like, 3 normal attacks kill me. So I summoned the help, and then we finished off the second wave, killed the third, killed the fourth, and then we were, like, mostly done the fifth, or mostly done the fourth, whatever. We were mostly done the last wave, and then they all died. And so there was, like, 1 guy left, so we had, like... I think we had mostly killed them. It might have been we were finishing the fourth. They took a lash. I don't remember. They took the last shot on the fourth guy, fell over and died as the time ran out, and then the fifth wave spawned. So we had to fight the one last wave alone. I was still able to conjure the wolf, of course. But it was quite funny to see, like, you know, you got like the 4 or 5 Draugr for me fighting, plus Vilkas or Farkas. So I got like the 4 or 5 Draugr fighting, plus Farkas versus all the enemies. If there was like a creative mode in Skyrim, that'd be awesome. Like, just spawn like 20 Draugr versus 20 Draugr. Why not? There was a game I played, like a kind of throwaway game. Remember, I was specifically just killing guards. I had gone to Solitude. I slaughtered like 30 guards. I don't think I was in Legendary mode. I think I was in Normal mode. I might have been in Legendary mode. I was in Legendary. Was I in Legendary mode for that? Maybe I was in Normal. I don't remember if it was Legendary or Adept. But, like, Adept is just the normal mode. Legendary is you take 4 times, you deal a quarter. But whatever it was, I was using magic mainly. And I was just killing guards. Having the ritual stone for that would have been awesome. I know there's like commands you can use to like give yourself the ethereal crown, and I should have picked up the ritual stone anyway, because that would have just been funny. Just like have a bunch of them dead and then ritual stone them up, and then because I probably had a good like 10, 20 corpses on the ground. Only problem is part of them had been inside, part had been outside. But I had a lot of people dead on the ground and a lot of guards chasing me with swords. And I had found some, like, glitch, like, a spot where they couldn't follow me in the rocks outside the gate. So that's where I was holding up. But if I could have just, like... And then I had, like, I think I had Lydia as my follower. I had gone through the main quest. But that was just, like, I was trying to just fight the Solitude guards. Had I had the Ritual Stone there, that actually would have been really fun. I would have been able to kill... Or I would have been able to revive, like, at least 10 guards. So it would have been, like, 10 guards versus my 10 guards. There were times I'd, like, run up a tower and I'd have to loop around the guards. It was really fun to just fight them. Because it's kind of just, like, a bunch of infinite guards you can fight. I probably saved it after. I should have, like, not... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have saved it before going into Solitude, and then not afterwards. So I could set it up, save it, and then do the fight. Because there's so many guards in Solitude, it's just so fun. It's just a whole bunch of enemies you get to kill. Having the Ritual Stone would have been awesome. I know, like, once I get, like, a computer that can run Skyrim, you can use console commands. This is almost over. We're only at 160, geez. Do I start doing push-ups again? I'm, like, out of breath just from talking. Because I hold my breath when I talk. So it'll probably be over in time. I'm still only getting 0.6 per minute. This still isn't more efficient than the other method. I'm not doing enough damage. Once I get a couple more, it'll be much more efficient. I just need to start... I need to keep, like, one-shotting these blocks, even. If I can one-shot these blocks, or if I can shoot out... If I can shoot a whole lot more projectiles, like, if I can shoot the same amount of projectiles I shot out last time, then that would, like, once I get to 40, I should be able to shoot around the same amount of projectiles I shot last time. Or maybe not that many. But I can shoot a whole bunch. Then every hit's going to deal a ton of damage. I'll be able to, like, smash through the waves, because I'm shooting so many extra projectiles. Adding more bullets and more damage in conjunction can also be pretty good. Because shooting more, like, I could probably do the math on it. Shooting more bullets is just gonna... shooting more bullets is going to just add more bullets, but shooting, like shooting 5 more bullets is only gonna shoot 5 more. Shooting 5 more that do double damage, or shooting 2 more that do double damage could be better. Because, like, 5 times 1... So 5 times n would just be 5n. Versus 2n times 2. Which, when you do the multiplication, only comes out to 4n. So it's still not quite worth it. So that wouldn't be worth it. But I could have double damage usually. And I might actually get to add 6. So if I get to add 6, then instead of it being 6n, it could be 3 times 3, which is 9. So then adding, like, it would still be 3 times 2, which is 6. That's also only 6. And more projectiles would probably look cooler. I'm not sure which, so... And then the other thing is it's also adding other damage already. So maybe that doesn't matter for the equation, but... I don't know. I'm running out of time, though. I'll pause it here and then unpause it when we get to the end. Let you know how far we got. And here's where we die. I just did 8 push-ups. I figure if I exercise while making the videos, I'll remember to exercise every day. 196. I got 193 last time, so this is still a record. Probably because I'm standing still and not being like an idiot going side to side. That's how I missed before, I just didn't get back to it. I lost because I just didn't hit the one I needed to, because I was moving side to side. So staying straight is gonna get slightly better results. 198, so we beat 197. Beating 193 was what happened. Might beat 198 yet. Oh yeah, still alive. Beat 198, died on 199, I think. Yeah, so I screwed up by accidentally moving sideways on that one. But then again, we're also very close. So one every like 2 minutes, but we got 6. So or one every 2 minutes, half per minute. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Next time we'll get one more, and then we'll make it super OP. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.